So I'm not sure if you can hear that or see that very well. Yeah, it's showing up. Yesterday, I made two 10-gallon batches of beer at the same time. And I emptied the last batch of this beer, I emptied into my Pinlock kegs and left a little bit of beer in both of my keg fermenters, which is where all the yeast was also. This allowed me to, instead of having to spend about $17 a batch, I was just able to reuse the yeast from before. I've done this a couple times now. I'm not saying this is the best thing to do since I'm not cleaning the kegs out, but it's definitely working. And while it's a lot of work getting the kegs emptied into these in time for the beer to go into them, I'm also I'm taking some dry malt extract and making a simple syrup out of it. The same kind of ratio you would use if you were going to bottle beer. And I'm putting it into each one of these kegs before the beer goes in, and then pressurizing the CO2. So the idea is that I'll be able to leave it sit long enough and it should naturally carbonate the beer and keep the beer good in the Pinlock kegs while it's essentially being stored. Because otherwise I would be having to wait to get the beer out of one of these to put into here, into my kegerator, and have extra Pinlock kegs just laying around not in use. So this kind of it's like a production line, you would almost say. And so far it seems to be working. So the last batch I did, same way, it turned out really good. I've got some plans to convert my kettles here to electric. I've been looking at the what are they called? The electric heating elements that go directly into the kettles. I'm thinking I'll have to get a breaker box put in this room for the breakers for the heating elements. But then I could just essentially get it started and walk away, not have to drag all the stuff outside. I might also try and get a sink put in this room as well, so everything will be self-contained. It'd be like the world's smallest microbrewery. Alright, that's all.